Okay, another week of college football has gone by, and what in the heck? Did you guys see that? We gave Texas a scare for a little bit there. I did see that, and that was quite impressive considering... I mean, hey, you're a lot better than your team than your record shows you are, Arkansas. I will say that. Texas, yet again, survives another one. That was one of the final two opponents left on the schedule that has a pulse. Yeah, that other one would be me, and don't worry, we'll put them down for good. Yeah, it was a little bit scary. And again, this isn't my fault that I don't play really all that good of teams. That's not my fault. Texas, you've played one good team, and you got your butt handed to you. What do you mean? We literally just played Arkansas, who is just barely at 500. Sorry to cut you off there, former Big 12 and Southwest Conference schools. I'd just like to say, you should thank me. I am playing the way that I was projected to play at the beginning of the year, and I have returned from Provo victorious over undefeated BYU. Another Big 12 team season has been dashed. How in the world are you doing this, Kansas? Witchcraft? I don't know. Hell, I tell you who didn't return to Kansas and with a victory. And all of a sudden, the nation's eyes are finally on Tempe. All of a sudden, this game against BYU this Saturday has just gotten just a little bit bigger. Unbelievable. You want to know what else is unbelievable? Yes, Missouri, what else is unbelievable? The fact that the Cock Commander has returned and has defeated Missouri, and all of a sudden has a big game with Clemson in a few weeks, and all of a sudden could potentially sneak their way into the college football playoff. Really, Missouri? Okay, in my defense, we thought we had them at first. Yeah, and then he fumbled. Yeah, that was a crazy ending. I'll tell you what was not a crazy ending. Oh my gosh, Florida. Wait your turn. I promise. We'll get to you. What's this about Pitt and Clemson having a war? Yeah, I thought we had them on the ropes. Turns out we put ourselves on the ropes. That was a lot more terrifying than it really should have been. But you know what? We got the win. We're still in a good spot. We can still win the ACC. We can still make the playoff. We're still sitting okay. But are you proud of your performance? No, I'm not even a little bit. Oh, but I sure as heck am. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Colorado actually controls their own destiny in the Big 12. Whew, year 2, man. It's only year 2, and we're already in a prime position to make the Big 12 championship and get a first-round bye in the college football playoff. With BYU losing, it just got even better. You know, some schools don't have the liberty of a great year 2. Ah, yes, not getting bowl eligible against me. Okay, can you do something about that? That was a clear pass interference call on that last play. That was a clear pass interference. Oh, boo. What's next? Are you going to start complaining that we owe you 1 second, just like apparently you owe just like Texas apparently owes you 1 second? It's because they do. Can you get him away from me? He smells like loser, and I don't like that. I know who else smells like a loser this weekend. Okay, Florida, you've gone way over your lines for one of these videos already. I promise, okay? We'll get to you. What's this about Oregon struggling against Wisconsin? Look, those Big Ten atmospheres. You're the number 1 team in the country. Wisconsin is barely at 500. Look, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. What kind of a reasoning is that? Look, we're still number 1. We're still undefeated. Leave me alone. After I was nice to you last week, you go and do this. Typical. Ohio State, congratulations. You got a dominant win. We're moving on. You don't play anybody during the regular season. Let's just move on. Ouch. Another day, another Saturday goes by, and another day where we got to win. Yeah, yikes. That was dominant. I feel bad for Purdue. I'll have you know, that was absolutely ridiculous. It wasn't even fair. Purdue, you're not even in frame. Yeah, sorry, Purdue, but you're out of bounds. Again. Well, I personally would just like to say we have once again dominated, and we are right in the thick of it for the playoff yet again. Oh, wow, look at that. Alabama defeated Hoover High School this weekend in a absolute barn burner. Let's be real here. Who's surprised? Yeah, nobody. you know what? I don't care. The tide rolled, and we're going to keep rolling. You know, I had so much hype going into this, thinking that I actually could do it. And I got shown up real quick. Yeah, tough loss. Carson Beck actually decided to play like a good quarterback for once. Yeah, if only our offense was moving as fast as our players I'm not going to say it. Yeah, because you don't want another prison charge to your record, huh, Georgia? Well, with that win, Georgia is still a 2-loss team. Now we have a absolute mess of a SEC right now with two teams with multiple teams with 2 losses, including Ole Miss, Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia, all of which are back-to-back in the rankings, the AP rankings right now. This is going to be an absolute mess, and I know the College Football Playoff Committee is going to get, and the College Football Playoff is going to get so much flack when he ends up putting all 4 of you in, and probably Texas as well. Whew, I could tell you who's definitely not making the playoffs. Florida, if you chime in before it's your turn again, I'm cutting you out. Okay, you act like I got somewhere else to be. Well, our season's over. We're still in the lead for the Pac-12 at least. But our season is probably over. And we have fallen short of a potential college football playoff appearance because we choked against New Mexico. I'm sorry, Washington State. Most of us were rooting for you, mainly because you and Oregon State got absolutely gypped in the Pac-12 death, plain and simply. You're still bowl eligible though. You can still finish the year 10-2. I mean, yeah, but I was just hoping for something more. I know somebody else that was hoping for something more. Okay, you know what, Florida? Fine. We'll finish out with you now. Florida, congratulations. You finally look like a competent team. I know. Nobody beats the Gators 6 years in a row again. But, hey, dude, DJ Lagway looks good, and he was injured. We beat a top 25 team, well, a former top 25 team, by double digits. I mean, the swamp was bumping. We need one more win till we're bowl eligible. If we play the way we did, we could potentially beat Ole Miss. We're going to smoke Florida State. We're going to be bowl eligible. Billy Napier's turning the ship. Yeah, that effectively eliminates LSU from the College Football Playoff and SEC Championship permanently now. For this season. I mean, LSU, what were you doing? Nuss looks scared to throw the football. He's a true pocket quarterback. He looks scared to run the ball. He's fumbled more times than I could count in that game. He got sacked more times than you've allowed in the entire season. There was one point where he fumbled the ball, picked up by Emory Jones, and then Emory Jones fumbled. I mean, how do you fumble twice in the same play? You know, I don't have to sit here and take this. No, yeah, you can go back to Death Valley. I mean, because let's not act like we don't all know who you play next. We're still bowl eligible. I mean, anchor down. Fuck. Okay, we'll see y'all next week. I'm not dealing with LSU again. I want to die. Oh dang, we didn't put him down good enough. Okay, I got you. We'll deal it. This season is absolute chaos.